Hi, everybody. Uh, Good afternoon. Well, here in the APAC region, and morning and evening for those who are tuning in from other places in the world. Really excited to have again Hami Ismail, who was on an earlier panel. And right now, I'm excited to hear about his talk on driving shift excellence, digitizing shift handover process via Hexagon J5 operations management solutions. We're going to learn a lot now. All right, Hami, thank you so much, and I'll hand it off to you.
Thanks a lot, Josh. So I hope you can see my screen. Let me switch over to the screen. Okay, so thanks a lot, everyone, for joining the session. Um, as per introduced a little bit by Josh, my presentation will be about driving shift excellence, digitalizing shift handover process via J5 operations management solution. Okay. So just a little bit about me, about myself. Who am I? Why I'm talking about this topic? My full name is Muhammad Hami Asmai bin Ismail. I'm based in Malaysia. I'm Malaysian basically, and then I'm currently my role is I'm working as implementation consultant for J5 software, J5 operation management solution. I work for Hexagon Asset Lifecycle Intelligence. So what I do as implementation consultant is basically to gather the requirement of our customers and then implement or even customize J5 solution to implement to the customers. And then I'm also experienced in asset management domain. In my previous job, basically most of my life has been working on data structure, asset management, spare parts, and inventory management, maintenance planning, and so on. I'm CMRP certified, but I think I'll need to renew soon. Yeah. So that's certified maintenance reliably professional, Bachelor of Petroleum Engineering, and I'm also I'm finishing the study of Masters of Big Data Analytics and Artificial Intelligence. Um, so that's why I could share quite some a little bit knowledge about artificial intelligence earlier. Okay, and the agenda for the current presentation is about the shift handover solution. All right, we're talking about shift. Because there's in this world, I mean, well, in everywhere, right? In every operations, like normally requires 24/7 operations. They normally operate by shift, right? Morning shift, hand over to afternoon shift, and then night shift. Sometimes two shifts, sometimes three shifts. It depends, and there's a lot of happening between shift and you need to hand over to the next shift. So that's what this about. So in the agenda, first I will talk about the normal method, the traditional method, I would say, without using any application. And then uh, some accidents, overview about accidents related to poor handover, and then overview about J5 operations management solution from Hexagon, and flow of information in J5, how it works, basically the framework of it. And then I think the flow of information I'll talk a bit in detail, and then some key benefits of digital solution, and at the end I'll just play out some like a short video to wrap up the presentation. Okay, so just J5 one-stop information center for any shift-based operation. Okay, about traditional method of shift handover. Okay, the shift handover, whether it's traditional or modern way, the purpose of doing handover, like I said earlier, is to communicate what the problems that happen in current shift, in our shift, to the next, the one taking over. So there are many approach to do that. Right? Well, maybe the team lead of the current shift just having a talk over the phone, or maybe just a talk before left the office or left the place of work. So just having a talk, write some notes and so on to hand over. I seen in some place they made a discussion over whiteboard, like what happened in the shift, and then what's open and closed, what needs to follow up, and then the other yeah, and normally also they have like shift report they need to fill in. Sometimes we call shift hand.
Hey, Hami, I think we lost your audio for a second. Hami, can you hear me? Can you just double check your audio settings and your cables? No, nothing there. Oh. Still nothing. Maybe come out of the session and come back in. We're sorry, folks. We'll get this sorted in a minute.
Can you hear me? Test. Cannot.
We can hear you now.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thanks for doing that. You guys share your screen and carry on.
Okay. Share my screen. Share again. Okay. So hopefully everyone can hear me now. I don't know how long did I lost, but yeah, just a bit, just a little recap. So normally this is the traditional way of the handover, and we it may have multiple version of the forms and not very linked to each other, limited what recorded and what remembered during handover. And then the 10 industrial accidents where poor shift handover was a contributing factor. So you can see some of the thing. So dew point chemical leak, kiwi train derailment. For example, that I would like to the one that maybe a bit interesting is let's say we talk about the Piper Alpha, where there was the safety valve was removed, and it was not being informed to the other people that doing like injection on the pump on the oil. So they inject something on the pump, and then without noticing that the safety valve at the other end is already removed, then accident can happen. So basically all this is partly contributed by poor communication or poor shift handover process. So moving on, just a little bit of note here. Effective handover reduce number of assumptions. Less assumptions means less error. So human error normally caused by some not awareness and some assumptions that made, and with data we can reduce the number of assumptions. Um, about J5 operations management solution. So there are a lot of modules of J5, and these are four like I would say core modules of J5 software. We have operations logbook, work instruction, standing orders, and shift handover. So I'll show a little bit detail in the next few slides, just to introduce this. These are the core modules, and there are some other modules like permit to work management, incident management, and management of change, and so on. So moving on to the next slide about how if the information flows in J5 solution. Okay, so the first okay, this is very simple flow chart where the first part is you can record basically in J5 you can record operational data. This can be done in various modules like I just showed earlier. We have operations logbook where the operator come and record the any events that happen. They can be operator, engineer, or supervisor. Anyone can record the observation in this module. And then there are some other modules as well, like operator round, where you is the operator round module basically is just to record the readings, and then standing orders and so on. And then from operational data, then it will move to the inside the software. What it's done, all this data from other modules will compile back into the shift handover, and those records from previous shift appear in the shift handover module for handing over to the next shift. I'll show a bit some of the screens later where you can see clearer about how it's done in J5. And then after that, normally based on the information that gotten by the supervisor, they can make informed decisions. About record operational data. So the first part on the left hand side. So this is what we call operations logbook module. So at the back, at the first image, you can see the list of the records. So like operators or anyone basically can record something. This bear in mind, this application can be like you can open in desktop, basically in desktop or in mobile application. So if you have like mobile application version at here, so maybe you see something at site while bringing the mobile, you can also record the event, the logs. And whatever it is, you can put a status, category, priority, specify the area, choose the equipment tag, and record some important information in there. So that's operations logbook module. And then we have another for recording operational data. We have like work instructions. Basically this module is just for any supervisor maybe want to assign some tasks or any work schedule or regular work that need to be done. The operator or anyone can that assign of this work can do it and make it's kind of checklist basically. Instead of just doing it on paper, it's basically you can check and done here, and the record of the status of the work and all the comments will be recorded in the system. And other modules that are typically used, we have like standing order modules for record operational data, where like you can see on the screen. So we have that standing orders. Normally, this is the order is done by the higher level person, let's say the supervisor or kind of top management or something. Anyone that have high level want to give some instruction to be acknowledged and done by everyone. So you can use this module, and then we can see the who can already acknowledge that basically that orders. And then the next one is the operator round, that basically the common module that you can see in the screen. Basically what this module does is you go around and check the readings, gauge or anything, just key in the value. So this is the like a walk. Some people maybe call it like operator walk or something, just to read the values. Maybe later on they want to check whether it's tally with the DCS values and so on. So this is the module of we call it operator round. So the first part of this whole process, record operational data. If I go back to that to this slide, so you can see this part. So based on any modules we record, and then those data will go to the backbone of the software, where we call shift handover. So the second part is the shift handover module. So all those information that recorded on the other modules, shift one, well, basically this arrow is just to show like the previous shift work is done here, and then like they record logbooks and everything, they record all those other things using other modules, and then those data will come to this we call shift handover module, and it will come in term of in the form, in the report, and also in the sub logs. We call sub log in the application. So just a little bit uh, just to highlight about this shift handover modules. We can see in the green color box that uh, basically during the handover process, say the outgoing person. So this one is example for outgoing operator. It can be like supervisor or anyone that doing the shift. So you need to assign the person, who's the outgoing and incoming, and then based on the assignment, the role assignment over there, so the person need to approve. So the outgoing need to review and approve, and then incoming need to approve as well. So that's one thing, important feature that in this shift handover modules. And then we can see the start handover button, where when people click the start handover, then basically the handover is ongoing. You can see we can submit several things, answer several questions, and so on. And like I said earlier, we have what we call sublogs. All the information that comes from other modules. Okay, you can see the shift crew. This one, for example, you manage the crew, and then you have information from operator rounds, reading the permit, operations logbook, work instruction, and everything comes over here. Whatever happens on that shift, and the item is still open, and or even the close or cancel items will be shown in this shift report. And then during the next shift, whatever close or cancel earlier already will be gone, and then it will keep the open the item with open status in there. And then about this diagram also, I would like to mention about this handover window. So normally, let's say if you do like change of shift at 2 p.m., for example. So yeah, at 2 p.m., then this when you do during the handover window, which typically 1 hour before or 1 hour after of the handover. Okay. And then based on the flow, and you make the shift supervisor or anyone during the shift, the next shift can make informed decisions what you need to do. You can list down the actions based on the data, and then the other teams, the other people can know or be informed of what being done or what happens. Do note that anything that recorded in the system is updated in real time as long as the device is connected to the internet. So basically, whatever you record, and then the other teams, everyone, everywhere in the world that have access to your system can see basically whatever happened. So that's one.
Hami, right before this slide. So you want to do a quick out and in again? Sorry, everybody for the technical difficulties here. But Hami will be right back.
Oh, what happened? I'm sorry. Can you hear me? It's
Got you. Go ahead.
no, it's okay. Thanks. Let's continue. About key benefits of let me just check the timing. Okay, the key benefits of electronic solution over traditional method. um, so um, Important information become more visible across organization. Okay, better information available when making operational and strategic decision. Time is saved while logging events, and more value-added information is recorded. Okay, because about this time saving, well, normally in the paper-based method, or if you record not on like an integrated application. So when you have information scattered, and then when you want to do something about it, then you finally need to reach out that information, find the paper, and then maybe record on the Excel or anywhere that you might want to make a chart or something, make some analysis. Then there's some like double job over there. So otherwise, in J5 solution, uh, when you record something, when you record it, it will go into the application, and other people can get easily the data and make some analysis out of it. And then the next one is full audit trail is available. uh, about benefits. And then operator time is safe for data logging due to interface with different system, like what I just explained earlier. Historical analysis is possible. You can do historical analysis because everything is recorded in the system. Is much easier to do historical analysis. And then learning from lessons one captured in the system. Improve proactive operational activity planning, reduce paperwork and scattered Excel sheet. So these are the key benefits of electronic solution over traditional method. Yeah. I think let me see the time. How long do we have? Maybe because I just went in and went out.
6 minutes.
So let's just see a quick video. I can even show a quick demo if needed of the application. So let's just see a quick video for this. A second. Let me stop sharing. can share again. Windows, right? Okay. Okay, so it should place automatically. Okay, should click.
Every time a plant worker comes home at the end of a long shift, family members breathe a sigh of relief. Once again, they've avoided the risks and dangers associated with industrial work. An internal study of 50 industrial accidents from the last 35 years demonstrates the devastating cost of human procedural error. From earth-shattering accidents to untimely shutdowns and deteriorating conditions, informed workers are a critical part of the layers of protection that keep you, your communities, and your business safe. A shift excellence mindset provides comfort that workers come home to their families shift after shift. In addition to peace of mind, driving shift excellence enables new levels of efficiency in information gathering and increases the effectiveness of communication among workers, tapping directly into their knowledge and expertise. Digitizing the manual and automatic logging of shift events that workers evaluate empowers this mindset and provides contextual visibility to other plant systems of record. Workers don't have to rely on complex and ineffective reporting based on paper records and spreadsheets to keep them safe. Shift handovers are efficient, complete, clear, and effective. In the control room, operator effectiveness increases significantly with operators' areas of responsibility and the automated and manual logging of events. Within the process units, workers digitally record and track events using mobile devices. Their activity is coordinated and they take actions with real-time knowledge of the plant. Supervisors focused on shift excellence can count on the detection and escalation of hazardous conditions and react based on a clear, up-to-date view of their facilities. Transitioning from one shift to another, teams review the shift handover report, address any anomalies, approve, and sign off based on their role. Continuity is maintained, and incoming workers are ready to make informed decisions as soon as they start their shift. In addition to the safety benefits, Shift Excellence also offers business leaders valuable insights remotely and at geographical scale, including an overall improvement in OPEX. Driving Shift Excellence is the catalyst to improve processes and outcomes at every level, from the field operators through upper management. Aligning shift-to-shift communication gives workers and managers clarity to operate with excellence, ensuring everyone comes home at the end of their shift. To find out more, please visit hexagonppm.com/shift excellence.
Okay. So yeah, I hope you can hear the videos, the sound of the videos. So that's basically the like what I would like to share about G5 shift operations management solution. So with that, I think I end my presentation. So feel free to get in touch, and you can ask any question. So I'm
Excellent,
happy
Hami. And
to
I
answer your
think
questions.
you can connect with Hami on this platform. And then you saw his contact details there, and then he's very active on LinkedIn. I know that, which is great. So, Hami, you perfect timing. We're right up to the end here. So, thank you very much for sharing. We appreciate it.
Uh,
All right, thanks everybody.
okay, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.